Beautiful people, hey, my beautiful and amazing people, I am here again to chook mouth on this matter of Regina Daniel and Ned Nwoko. This is because this matter, why is dear to my heart? Why is this matter so special for me? Why am I concerned? You know why? Because there's a young future involved. There's a young chap. Like, I always care about the younger ones. Okay, because there are a lot of lessons for the younger ones to learn and a lot of things for even parents to take away from this matter. So we begin by introducing what we have today on board. There are a lot of, you know, perspectives to this saga that has been going on. Thank you so much. This is Inspiration Gist with Dora. Please click on that like button. They say he who lives in a glass house should not throw stone. Should not throw stone, no, because you think that you are up there, you throw stone for someone that is down. Hey, you're living in a glass house. This person can gather stone and begin to throw. If it touches you, you're in trouble. Even if the stone does not touch you and it touches your house, you're in trouble. Who will suffer more damage? You. So this Regina Daniels marriage saga with Ned Nwoko all started with who? Ned Nwoko was the first person to come out and throw stone at Regina, thinking that he is God. I remember when the mother came out first to speak, she was crying and saying, Ned, you think you are God? God, you think you're God? So this man actually has been oppressing them. She being incapacitated, when you're fighting with someone that is bigger than you, all you can do is say, God will judge you. So that's how this woman came out and cried. That's why I know. Ned was the first person to accuse Regina, trying to tarnish her image. Today, what is happening, my people? Have you read the latest by Sowore about this man and this Regina Daniels? Now, for those of us who have been blaming Regina's mother, yes, the blame cannot be taken away from her entirely. But it shows that Pa Ned has a level of manipulation in this matter, manipulating this girl when she was young. Yes, the family would have restrained her if right from the onset she is used to listening, being controlled, or being, yes, let me say controlled by the family. But because at that time, and I can always say it's all about money. As at that time, they needed money, they needed to upscale. You know, one thing with Nollywood people, if you know, see, there's not so much money in just acting movie. There's not so much money. We know a lot of people that acted movie that want to stay at the level of income generated from that. They never reach so affluent life like that. They're not so rich, but they are moderate, they are okay. So, but when you want to live what you act in real life, like in the movie, you acted queen, you acted the most beautiful girl, you acted very rich, and in real life, you can't afford not to appear like that. You know, that's where the problem is. Regina was acting movie, quite all right. She was acting movie, she was still coming up, but let me tell you that the money we're talking about, as at that time, they are not so rich. Yet it's now that she has built herself, she has built her online followers, her pages, that she can now make money. But let me tell you guys, as at then, no, she wasn't that rich. So when this man came into their lives, being the kind of lifestyle they wanted to live, it was easy to be swept off their feet. Okay, so Pa Ned Nwoko actually, I can say, lured her with her wealth. So, like in this matter, I want to bring up, because there's so many perspectives, there's so many stories out there. Which one do we talk and leave the other one? But in this video, we're going to concentrate on what this Sowore just revealed about Pa Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels since they started, which has been hidden from the public. My people, Wonders they say shall never end, especially in Niger. Hey, so it happens that the people that are in fact, this country, I don't know where we're going to start, because this country, we need to like overhauling. This the country needs total overhauling, because you cannot fix things. You cannot fix things with the people at the helm of affairs being the problem, being a bunch of thieves. Ndori. They are the people that will not obey the law. The people that will not obey court order, they will not respect the law of the society. We know what it is when a young person, someone under 18, you're going out, you are dating a child under 18. Having affair with a child under 18 is child abuse. It's child abuse. But, my dear people, surprisingly, this man is a lawyer. Renowned one at that, with international background. Like from the UK, this is a place where you talk about this child abuse, where it is well established in the system. This is where this man started practicing his law. So by all ramification, this man is aware. It is not that he does not aware. Then he is from a state, from a place where such is also not condoned. But what did this man do? If I have Sowore's message, I'm going to read it out from here exactly the way it appeared on social media. Okay, let me see if I can find it so that you will not say that Dora said. I'll be quoting what Sowore said verbatim for you. So let me try and see if I can find it. Let me try and see if I can find it. Thank you so much for staying by. Please, just give me that like now. Just click on the like button. Hey, thank you so much. It's not difficult. Okay, if you're enjoying the gist. So, let me see if I can find one of the things. So for those of you who do not know Sowore, Sowore is a very is an activist, politician, because he has aspired to be in politics for the presidency, for the post of the presidency in Nigeria. So he's an activist, and there is also a politician, he's a lawyer, and a journalist. So this man has it all, what it takes to talk about this matter. He's a politician, he is a lawyer, a journalist. So you can see he has access to information. It's only journalists, they know how to dig into information. For you to become a journalist, you need to learn how to dig deep into information. In fact, before I read this, let me just say this. When I saw Sowore, when the Regina's brother was released, and I saw Sowore there, I was like, this why you're in trouble. Regina will not back down. She will not back down. You know why? When you talk about Sowore supporting her, you will now see that the fight has gone beyond just Regina and her family. There is another interest in this matter. And you know what politicians can be. So I know that the people that are beating drum for Regina Daniels to deal with this man, they are not so I know that the people that are beating drum for Regina Daniel, they are not more people. Because when Sowore decides to put mouth into a matter, decides to come and carry that matter, in fact, he buy the case. You can imagine. So, because Sowore will bring the matter to international community media. So, if you don't know the implication of Sowore coming into this matter, he will give it more international publicity. So now, first of all, he has never said anything since this matter started. He has never made any public statements, and so we did not know who is who was beating that drum for Regina Daniels to be coming out and call his pa husband Ned. Ned, don't want, oh my God, oh man, can you imagine age difference? I mean, from where we are coming from, I know from other parts of the world you can call your grandpa by their name, but from where we are coming from and where Regina was raised, no, no. Even if the person is your husband, there's this level of respect. Okay, that's why those who marry people who are very, very much older than them find it difficult to call them by their names. You know. So now Sowore, like I said, is beating this drum for Regina Dance. So I have it now. So let me read from much I can gather what Sowore wrote about Regina, about Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels after he has investigated as a journalist, After he has investigated as a journalist, this is what he has to say, my people. So, for those of us who are joining us before I read what he said, this is Inspiration Gist with Dora. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by. On this channel, we discuss matters that affect us in our society and we learn from people's experience. That's what I'm doing here. And this matter of Regina Daniels is so dear to my heart because Regina is a young girl. I have pointed out her mistakes. I am not exonerating her. I am not giving excuses for her because, like I said in my previous videos, Regina went wide. But it's good. Like it's a positive development that she's learning her lesson while there's still time because she's still young. She can still move on. And then I'm happy that she's learning her lessons while all of us are still here so that those who were envying her in the past will redress. Those who are praying, already praying that their prayer points will be like, give them man like Ned Nwoko, should also think about it a second time. Okay, so the thing reads this way, and it was published on Omoyole Sowore's page. So I'm not reading it from CCC. It says, evidence, let me see, please, permit me to just zoom it. Okay, permit me, please permit me, because I want to get it for you from the right source. Okay, just permit me. All right, thank you so much for staying by, stay with me. So let me just get it directly from the source. Okay. Omoyele Sowore is so yeah. This man this man gather evidence against this man. Like I said, this man, if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones, because if you throw stones, when they start throwing back at you, you will be the one to lose. Okay, so this man has evidence against Pa Ned Nwoko that what did in the past was child abuse. No wonder when I saw Regina so proud. Initially when she started, she was like crying. Okay, you think you're bigger than everybody? You think you're bigger than the whole Nigeria? There is no law. You're bigger. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back because of my brother. I don't want my brother to suffer. So she was crying. I think maybe at that point she was contacted. That is my insinuation. She was contacted. And you can see when this man has stepped into the matter. So first of all, let me read for you. First of all, what he says. Oh God, did I go back? Sorry, I missed it because I scrolled out. Yeah. So did I please people safe. I want to get it from his page. Yes. Okay. People can. Yes, I'm here now. Okay, so yeah. Okay. The man, yes. So look at it. That's on Sowore. I can see that's on his page. Okay, that's on his page. First of all, I think he got interested in this matter when Regina cried out. The cry says, "I give up. What was my brother's offense? Fighting for his baby sister because his in-law would always beat her up. I actually accorded the Nigerian police some respect, but shame on you all. It's obvious the highest bidder always wins. Now I'm crippled. I'll return. If that's only way, do whatever he says. Get injected. Be like a zombie. Get locked up and RAPED in the house. Only then will my brother return, because by law there's no tangible case against Sammy West. Ned Nwoko is bigger than the whole of Nigeria. That's what it means. We lost, or rather I lost. So so this post was what actually attracted Sowore to this matter. Let's see. That's what attracted him. And he said, I have again been informed that the so-called criminal billionaire and APC Senator Ned Nwoko has used his influence working in hand gloves with the illegal Inspector of General Police, blah, 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 to have a young man unjustly imprisoned at the notorious Kefi prison. The victim in his latest act of tyranny is Samuel Ojeogun, aka Sammy West, the younger brother of Ned Nwoko's now temporarily strangled wife at Regina Daniels. It's deeply unfortunate that the unholy alliance of impunity between Senator Ned Nwoko and some sections of the Nigerian police force and some pliant magistrates continues to thrive despite our persistent challenge to their lawlessness. So that's how Ned Nwoko came into this matter. Now you don't carry the water for head. Sorry, Sowore. That's how Sowore came into this matter when Regina cried out. Okay, so the throwing stone has just begun. The throwing of stone had just begun. Okay, so let's see. So Sowore wrote again a long epistle on his page. I'm going to read it out for you so you understand the level of impunity that is happening in Nigeria. I say this country needs to be overhauled, total overhauling, before we can fix things. With this level of ndoshi that are everywhere, ministers, at the House of Assembly, House of Reps, everywhere. So Ndoshi, people that do not even respect human rights, do not even, a lot of them there are into this. So how can we fix this society? So let me read what this man, the throwing stone, has just begun. He says, Senator Ned Nwoko, that's according to Sowore. You can see it here. He posted it on his page. Senator Ned Nwoko must be held accountable for crimes against a minor and abuse of power. You don't enter. You don't enter. If the Nigerian Senate does not call this man to order, and even he has to resign, he has to step down, because you cannot be a lawmaker and you're being accused of this. Listen, the case of the APC Senator Prince Ned Nwoko has gone far beyond politics. It now points to serious criminal conduct and gross abuse of power, as revealed by his now estranged wife, Regina Daniels, according to Regina Daniels. So, Senator Nwoko married her when she was only 17 years old, at a time when she was legally a minor under UK law, where Ned Nwoko remains a registered legal practitioner. Some people have been saying that he has been disbanded from the UK. Maybe not true. But like I said, if you are living in a glass house and you know you have skeleton in your cupboard, better desist. Hmm? So, because this case is going beyond Niger, is going beyond Niger. Like I said earlier, that this man is going to give it international recognition. And this, let's see. Okay. Senator married her when she was only 17. And more disturbing, okay, under where she was legally a minor under UK law, where Ned remains a registered legal practitioner. So for those of you who are saying that Ned had been banned from practicing law in the UK, I think this proves you wrong, because I know that Sowore, before writing this, must have, made his inquiry. If Ned was disbanded, he would have said it. So it means that right now, Ned is still a registered lawyer in the UK, and you come to Nigeria here and you're practicing nonsense. Okay, so any sexual activity following that marriage will, under British law, amount to statutory RAP. More disturbing are Regina Daniels' allegation that Ned Nwoko introduced her to hard powder, now, while she was still underage, and repeatedly forced himself upon her. These are not mere moral failings. They are serious criminal offenses that demand investigation and prosecution. Katomiche. It is unacceptable for Ned Nwoko to continue parading himself as a lawyer in the United Kingdom while facing these damning allegations. The Law Society of England and Wales must be alerted, and the Solicitors Regulation Authority must begin disciplinary proceedings before the Independent Solicitors Disciplinary Tribunal to determine his fitness to practice law in the UK. So, afa gbara agba ka ha abịa na mmezu. When you are still alive, people are saying obituary, obituary. If you wonder yourself, is it not dead that is knocking? So, yes, before now, it was not true that he was disbanded from the US. But it's like they are prophesying his disbandment already. Because with Sowore in this matter, you can be rest assured. I don't need to tell you what will happen next. I don't need to tell you that he will not just stop by publishing it on social media like this. I don't need to tell you that he's going to take it up. Hmm? We will not allow, before I even finish it, we will not allow Ned Nwoko to continue using the now disgraced Nigeria police force, his political influence, or illicit wealth to suppress victims, pervert justice, and trample on human rights in Nigeria and anywhere else in the world. Impunity has an expiry date, and that date is now. Oh, GB. What do you have to say about it? Please drop your comment in the comment section. What do you have to say about this? Honestly, God has a way of, hey, kai. This man had just finished. See, he even went as far as getting to his page and getting his admitted. Ned Nwoko was admitted to practice law on 2nd of September 1991. How old is Regina Daniels? So when people say he has been practicing law, is an international law before you were born, yes. But you see this one, devil that did him poppy. Because if you know that you wait ahead of time, you play your game ahead, you would have allowed this girl to be 20, at least 18, before you get married to her. But you know what? He even started dating her allegedly when she was 16. So now, Sowore did not stop there. It did not stop there. This is when they went to when Regina's brother was just released. You can see Sowore there that this man is out for this matter. And why I need another one, another water on Ned Nwoko. Okay, say why we continue working to secure the freedom of Samuel. This when he was not yet released. Reliable information indicates that Senator Ned Nwoko has deployed substantial funds to elements within the Nigerian police force in order to target and intimidate members of his estranged wife's Regina Daniels' family and friends, acting through corrupt police officials and in some instances attempting to draw in the NDLEA. He has sought to expand a web of harassment and unlawful arrest. Senator Prince Ned Nwoko allegedly pressured Nigerian police force earlier today to block Sammy West's bail. So this was before the bail, and now that the man he has been bailed. So you know that this man went as far as digging up evidence as Regina Daniels' international passports. So when he says something, you should be rest assured that Regina, he's not just talking. Look at Regina Daniel. When was she born? She was born in 2001. She was born in 2001, yes. So again, another evidence against Papa wey dey throw stone. Papa wey dey for glass house in Nigeria, once they get to politics, especially when they get to the House of Assembly, National Assembly, they will think they become above the law. But you know why I'm happy about this one? Because this one is an international lawyer. We are taking it up to the international level. That's what it means. So evidence now available suggests that Senator Nwoko traveled. This is the one you need to hear. You need to hear this one. You need to hear this one so that, I don't know, me, when I read it, my ears tingled. I'm like, what? Listen. Evidence now available suggests that Senator Ned Nwoko traveled internationally with his now temporarily estranged wife, Regina Daniels, at a time when it is clear that Senator Prince Ned Nwoko traveled internationally at a time when it was still clear that she was still a minor. Records indicate she was born in October 2001. Oh, 2001. Is she up to 25 years? 2001. She's 24. She's a small girl. And that their marriage took place in May 2019. So, May 2019. So she was born 2001. She married her in May, not in October, so she was still 17. The man couldn't wait. He never knew that these details will be dogged because he couldn't just wait for her to enter the year she's supposed to be 18. So when people were just like, okay, she was born in 2001, and this is 2018, 2019 minus this, she is 17. No, 18. Because if you just check by the year, you say that she's 18 already. But you can see that she has not clocked 18. So before the law, she was still a minor. When she was 17 years old, Ned Nwoko changed Regina Daniels' name from Regina Nwamaka Favour Ojegwu to Regina Daniels. So you can see from this, you can see from here that it was actually true. It was actually true. Regina Nwadu, she has her name here, surname Ojogwu. Can you see it from here? Surname Ojogwu. And then the given names, Regina Nneamaka Favour. These are her names. Where did Daniel come from? Ned, is there Daniel in his name? I don't know. And some people are saying that Regina took up that Daniel is her former boyfriend. I don't know, sure. But this one will be my matter now. Whether how the Daniel name came by. That one is her private, her personal issues. But we're talking about what this our senator did to this young girl. And then he says record indicates she was born in October. He obtained, that is at Pa Ned obtained a fake INEC Nigerian voters record to conceal her age after introducing her to powder, powder, to enable him force himself on her. She was young then, 17. You can imagine a 17-year-old, almost secondary school, supposed to be in secondary school at that age. So actually, it could be true. But until proven guilty, this is still allegedly. Okay, so he obtained Senator Prince Ned has traveled with Regina Daniels to Jordan, UAE, Egypt, with her only passport showing she was underage when Ned Nwoko married Gina, but for some curious reason never took her to England, the US, or Europe because he knew the implications. Because these are those countries, these things can be tolerated for the name of religion. But in these other advanced Western countries, no, he couldn't. Okay, this latest revelation raises serious legal and ethical questions that can never be ignored. The facts as they stand point to violation of both moral and statutory boundaries, and the truth will soon be fully public. Stay tuned though, stay tuned though. Sowore is promising us to bring out a lot. And why my take is so that you will learn. So that your prayer point is, God, give me a husband like Ned Nwoko, you will learn. You will learn. The latest revelation, I've read that one. The facts as they stand point to a violation of both moral and no amount of influence or political power should shield anyone from accountability when such grave issues are involved. Crooked All Progressive Congress Senator Prince Ned Nwoko is fully exposed now. My people, this man don't enter. Ned Nwoko began throwing stone, not knowing where it will take him to. Normally in Nigeria, they are above the law. They never think twice, because who will come to your rescue? I will deal with you. Nobody will say anything. Nothing will happen. The woman cried out. Regina cried out. And now, Omo, this is even when the stone throwing just began. I saw a post where the other wife, whether she's the fourth wife or fifth wife, Laila, posted trying to defend her husband, trying to indict Regina Daniels, he said in that post that Regina was the one that introduced her to powder. That Regina was the one that brought that to their home, their beautiful home. I'm like, this small girl, so powerful, came. You guys had a standard. You had a standard in your house. So this smally girl, 17-year-old, came in and was able to influence all of you. Everybody, the nanny, the papa himself. Madam, why not just keep your peace so that you don't carry yourself and put into this thing? If Regina is trying to expose something, it is in your interest. It is for your good because people have your story. People have your story already. In the past, you've been accused of that. So why not just keep quiet? Or maybe Pa Ned is forcing her to come and say something. This is a family matter. You better fight. Tell me where you're standing. Maybe she's being threatened. Tell me where I stand. Are you with Regina? Are you with me? If you are with me, why don't you post? She's a girl like woman like you. She's posting. Why don't you post? Mama come and post. Ah, my sister. You man, you are a foreigner now. Just stay by the side, let them do. After all, when they were parading, when you were not there parading, eh? See, you know when how it is. So better stay out of this matter. This one that you're coming to roll this your right up. I don't buy into it. My people, so this is it too. What do you guys have to say about this matter? Because me, I'm going to pause this live now, and then maybe we'll come back to this Regina Daniels matter later on, and Ned Nwoko and its stone throwing. More information will be out soon. Please don't stay far away from this channel because we are here not just to gist, not just to tell the story. Everybody have the story, but we are here to bring out important lessons from these matters. So I'm going to just call it a day here. And thanking you so much for staying with me till this time. This is Inspiration Gist with Dora. Please, once again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do so right now. If you have not liked this video, just click on that like, except you do not like what I'm saying. But if you do, please do me a favor. Thank you so much. I got to go now. I'll see you again in my next video. Okay, thank you. Ciao, ciao, ciao.